Hello folks. Well, these days most folks have been flying simulators, and you longtime subscribers of mine know that from my vids that I have too. I started with them back in 1991. That was when the first successful RC sim, that was Aero Chopper, it was called, by David Stern, became available. It had very minimum graphics, but it had a good feel. This was a major progress as it had a helicopter as well. Well, as other sim manufacturers came to be, I bought all of them that I could: Clearview, eSky, Easy Fly, Phoenix, Dave Brown, Real Flight, and more. Still have them, but I never fly them anymore. I also have many videos on them, including the one on Real Flight. Just search my channel for Sims. I'll put a link in the description box to my video on RC Sims history that you may have seen. It's pretty old. But I also, along the way, in between the other sims, I flew Ikarus, Aerofly, and upgraded every version up till 9 of the new RC-9. Well, I love this sim, mostly because I have flown and owned the real models, and a lot of them, and I can tell the difference the way they fly. This has a very smooth running graphics engine, and aerodynamics physics engine won the top award in Europe. This is also more like a real teaching tool than a game, with all the models and flying sights, learning tools, adjustable model masses and size, etc. You could even speed up or slow down the program to make the models fly more to your liking. Pretty amazing what you can do on this program. The models are all fashioned after real models. The flying sights are mostly real flying sights around the world, except for the 4D ones. And it has every possible gadget to fly, including tailhooks, canopies, opening flaps, speed brakes, doors, lights, smoke, etc. And that all can be controlled with your keyboard or the transmitter. It's also very smooth to fly. It's like driving a Porsche or a German car. And I know, because here's my 944 and my Mercedes, so I can tell the difference in cars. Those cars are made in Germany, and so is Aerofly. As most know, German engineers are, pretty bullheaded and very meticulous, and it shows in the program. It has a very smooth running graphics engine, and aerodynamics physics engine won the top award in Europe. It's got 270 models. Think about that. 50 helicopters, 56 gliders, 40 aerobatic planes, 18 multicopters, 12 seaplanes, 30 jets, 5 true-size aircraft, 3 gyrocopters, hang gliders, plus the Flettner rotary wing. And they just added my Phantom as a jet. Well, it's like, your iPhone or your computer, people will not change once they've got one. And, it's the same way with the sim. People who love the sim they're now using usually put the other sims down, especially when they've never actually owned the others or even tried them. And in my case, I bought them all and tried them. An Aerofly was not crammed down the throats of the hobby stores like the other was, so that's why many of you don't know about it. But if you like the change and you want to feel what Aerofly flies like, jump on board and fly online with me. I never stuck with one sim until I found the one I really liked, and Aerofly is the one that I always kept coming back to. I recommend it for learning complicated maneuvers like inverted helicopter flying or 4D airplane flying. That can be downloaded under the USA flag at the Ikarus website, and below is the link. If you already have Aerofly RC-8, the upgrade is substantially lower in cost. It's going to be on Steam-powered website pretty soon too, so that's also a possibility if you want to wait. So here now are some clips of me flying the newly added models and flying sights on RC-9, plus some of the old favorites. Note that all models that were in RC-8, including the extra plane packs, are also in RC-9. Also, if you have RC-8, it is compatible with RC-9, so we can still fly together online. The only difference is the folks on RC-8 will still hear me, but they're not going to see my new models. I will keep these clips short, as I always try to do, with the most amount of info, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks, and God bless, and come fly with me.